What's up, NFL fans? Welcome back to the channel, Reva's Talk Sports. I am back again with my weekly NFL predictions video. First and foremost, I want to thank you all who tune into the channel every single week and subscribe, as this channel is almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the content as much as I enjoy creating content for you guys. But I'm going to add a little twist to this Week 17 predictions video. Not only will I give you my money line picks, I will be also giving you my spread picks, especially the look-ahead lines. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. Christmas slate, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chiefs defeated the Houston Texans, and the Pittsburgh Steelers lose to the Baltimore Ravens. There is a lot at stake in this game. The Chiefs win this game. They are number one seed in the AFC, home field advantage throughout the playoffs. If the Steelers snap the two-game losing streak and win this game, they have to win this game and next game to win the division. George Pickens looks like he will be playing this game, which is huge for his offense because the Steelers' offense without George Pickens looks very limited. But it's very hard to go against the Kansas City Chiefs, especially the motivation going to this game, especially with the number one seed at stake. Give me the money line, Kansas City Chiefs. As far as spread picks, field goal and under, I'm willing to take the Kansas City Chiefs. Very hard to go against Mike Tomlin here. I definitely agree. Very rare does Mike Tomlin lose in 3 straight underdog spread lines, but it's hard to go against the Chiefs right now. They're 2-0 in the last 2 weeks as a favorites. I'll take the Chiefs in the motivational spot to snatch the number one seed. Baltimore Ravens versus the Houston Texans. The Baltimore Ravens defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Houston Texans lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to have to take the money line here with the Baltimore Ravens. This team is firing on all cylinders. Since coming off their bye, they're putting up 30 pieces, and this Ravens team is very hot, and they know if the Steelers drop one, they can also take the AFC North division from the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I'm going to go ahead with the Ravens. They're locked and loaded. Money line for the Baltimore Ravens, especially with the Houston Texans. Big blow for this offense with Tank Dell being out for the season. They just picked up Deontay Johnson, but the play calling has been a little murky for me. Don't know if I trust the Houston Texans to beat the Baltimore Ravens, but I like the Ravens money line. And as far as spread, I could probably take the Ravens up to almost a touchdown, but give me the Baltimore Ravens at -5.5. I think the Ravens could beat the Houston Texans by at least a touchdown or more. This team is very hot. So give me the Baltimore Ravens money line and the spread. Seattle Seahawks versus the Chicago Bears. The Seattle Seahawks lose to the Minnesota Vikings, and the Chicago Bears lose to the Detroit Lions. Give me the Seattle Seahawks money line over the Chicago Bears. The Seattle Seahawks cannot beat playoff teams, but they sure as hell beat teams that are ranked below them. So give me the Seattle Seahawks money line. And this is a must-win game for the Seattle Seahawks. And I understand that the Bears have a solid against the spread record at home, but I'm going to go with the Seahawks at the -3.5. The Seahawks have a lot of motivation going to this game. Do or die spot for the Seahawks team to at least try to squeak into the playoffs and pray that the Rams lose. But I'll take the Seahawks at -3.5. LA Chargers versus the New England Patriots. The LA Chargers defeated the Denver Broncos, and the New England Patriots lose to the Buffalo Bills. Give me the money line Chargers over the New England Patriots, and I'll take the -4 Chargers over the Patriots. The Chargers look very well against the Denver Broncos. The Chargers are looking to go into the playoffs on a nice winning streak, but I like the Chargers money line and the Chargers -4. Denver Broncos versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Broncos lose to the LA Chargers, and the Bengals defeated the Cleveland Browns. Get your popcorn ready. This will be a very high-scoring game. This team will go blow for blow. I understand the Cincinnati Bengals defense has been really bad this whole entire season, but let's talk about the Denver Broncos. In the last 3 weeks, they are bottom 5 in opponents' yards allowed and bottom 5 in passing yards allowed. Meanwhile, in the past 3 weeks, the Cincinnati Bengals are actually top 15 in both of those categories, but the Cincinnati Bengals defense has been bad all year, and the Broncos defense has not looked great the past few weeks. So I believe both quarterbacks will go blow for blow. This is a huge spot for both of these teams. The Denver Broncos win, they're in the playoffs, and they knock the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals win, they gotta pray that the Broncos lose next week to the Kansas City Chiefs, as well as win next week. But with both defenses not playing their best, it comes down to which quarterback do you trust in a do or die spot? Which quarterback do you choose to be careful with the ball? And which quarterback do you trust to put the team on their back to keep their season alive? Give me Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals money line over the Denver Broncos. I know. The Bengals have yet to be a team over 500. They've yet to be a playoff team all season. I definitely understand that, but there's no better way to light a fire under your ass to do something that you haven't done all season. get a W, and keep your season alive. Give me the motivational spot. Cincinnati Bengals to get their first win over a team over 500. As far as the spread, I'm taking the Denver Broncos at plus 3.5. I think this will be a very close game. I think both teams are capable of scoring 30 points on each other, but the final score for me, I can see this being a 31-33 kind of game. I got the Bengals money line, Denver Broncos plus 3.5 spread. Arizona Cardinals versus the LA Rams. The Arizona Cardinals lose to the Carolina Panthers, and the LA Rams defeated the New York Jets. I gotta tell you, I am so off of this Arizona Cardinals team, and this Cardinals organization needs to really think hard about what they should do with Kyler Murray. Me, personally, I do not think he is the future quarterback of this organization. I would not be surprised if they draft his replacement in the 2025 NFL draft, but I have a hard time believing that the Arizona Cardinals will sweep the Rams. Give me the Rams money line over the Arizona Cardinals, and give me the Rams -6. I am not touching the Cardinals at all this season. I have no faith in this team, nor do I have any faith in Kyler Murray. But give me the Rams -6, Rams money line. New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. The New York Jets lose to the LA Rams, and the Buffalo Bills defeated the New England Patriots. Give me the Buffalo Bills money line over the New York Jets. Give me the Jets plus 9.5. The Buffalo Bills defense has not been great the past few weeks. Ranked dead last in opponents' yards allowed, ranked dead last in passing yards allowed, and ranked dead last in opponents' passer rating allowed in the past 3 weeks. Give me the New York Jets to go into Buffalo and cover the 9.5. I can see the score being about 20-28, 21-28. It could be a bit close, but I like the Jets to cover with the 9.5, but give me the Buffalo Bills money line over the Jets. Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Giants. The Indianapolis Colts defeated the Tennessee Titans, and the New York Giants lose to the Atlanta Falcons. Give me the Indianapolis Colts money line over the New York Giants. The Giants had the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Do not expect them to win a game for the next 2 weeks. As far as the spread, I'll take the Colts at -8. I do not think the Giants keep it close, especially since the Colts are still alive in the bubble to make the playoffs. I like the Colts to win here. I like a nice 30-14 win over the New York Giants. So give me the Colts spread of 8. Indianapolis Colts money line over the New York Giants. Carolina Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Carolina Panthers had a nice upset victory over the Arizona Cardinals, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose to the Dallas Cowboys. The Buccaneers are in second place in the NFC South Division. They know that they drop one and the Falcons continue to win. The Buccaneers are not only out of the playoffs, but they risk losing the division, being divisional winners. But I like the Buccaneers to bounce back at home. Give me the Buccaneers money line. Give me the Carolina Panthers at +8. This team has been very solid covering the spread as underdogs. Do not like them as a favorite, as a spread favorite, but I like the Panthers with a +8. So give me the Panthers to cover +8. Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line. Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Green Bay Packers are coming off their Monday night game, and the Minnesota Vikings defeated the Seattle Seahawks. Nice divisional matchup towards the end of the season. Something in my heart, right? Something in my heart tells me that the Minnesota Vikings are due for a loss at some point. And I think it's here in the divisional matchup. I understand the Packers lost twice to the Detroit Lions. I don't know if I see the Packers losing twice to the Minnesota Vikings, but give me the Packers money line over the Minnesota Vikings. The line is at 1, damn near a pick 'em. Give me the Packers at +1 over the Minnesota Vikings. Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Tennessee Titans lose to the Indianapolis Colts, and the Jacksonville Jaguars lose to the Las Vegas Raiders. Both of these teams are so bad, and the AFC South is a really bad division. I don't really have any interest in this game, so I'm probably going to just flip a coin here. But give me the Tennessee Titans money line over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and give me the Tennessee Titans +1. The Jacksonville Jaguars have a really bad defense. Meanwhile, the Tennessee Titans have a pretty stout defense. The last time these two met, they picked off Mac Jones twice. If Will Levis is starting here, I probably like the Jaguars, but if they rock with Mason Rudolph, I like the Tennessee Titans to move the ball in the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. And besides, if the Raiders beat the Jaguars, why can't the Tennessee Titans? Give me the Tennessee Titans money line and the Tennessee Titans +1. Las Vegas Raiders versus the New Orleans Saints. The Raiders defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Saints are coming off their Monday night game against the Green Bay Packers. Another game about these two subpar teams. Does Derek Carr come back and play against the Las Vegas Raiders? That's something to think about. Is Kamara gone for the season? Is Olave going to play? There's a lot going on with the injury bug for the Saints team, so you don't know who's going to play. but no interest in this game. But give me the Raiders upset over the Saints. I feel like Antonio Pierce probably knows that he's about to get fired. He probably gives zero about this organization because he pretty much knows he's on his way out. But I like Antonio Pierce to kind of give a nice motivational spot and put the Raiders down a little bit. I mean, I have no interest in this game, but I like the Raiders upset here and give me the Raiders plus 1.5 at New Orleans. Miami Dolphins versus the Cleveland Browns. The Dolphins defeated the San Francisco 49ers, and the Cleveland Browns lose to the Cincinnati Bengals. Give me the Dolphins money line over the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins to cover the -6.5. I do not see this Browns offense keeping up with this Miami's offense, but I like the Miami Dolphins to go to Cleveland, not only win outright, but cover the spread of about a touchdown. So Dolphins money line and Dolphins -6. Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Cowboys had a nice upset victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles lose to the Washington Commanders. We don't know what's going on with the quarterback situation for the Philadelphia Eagles. Does Jalen Hurts play? Does Kenny Pickett play? If Jalen Hurts does not, I mean, from what I've seen throughout the season, whenever a player has a concussion, they're probably out for a week or two. Do the Eagles want to risk rushing Jalen Hurts into this game? We don't know, but I'm going to go with the Eagles money line at home. I don't know what's going on with the quarterback situation, so definitely stay on the lookout for this, especially there's a whole week to go, especially who practices or not. But as of right now, give me the Eagles money line. Give me the Dallas Cowboys +9. I think this game will probably be a little bit close. Cooper Rush looks a lot comfortable with this offense and this Cowboys team. In the last 5 games, they're 4-1. I like the Eagles to win outright. Give me the Dallas Cowboys at +9 to keep it close. Atlanta Falcons versus the Washington Commanders. The Atlanta Falcons defeated the New York Giants, and the Commanders had a nice divisional upset win over the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Commanders money line. Don't know if I have much faith in the Falcons covering against the Commanders, so you have to think about it, right? Michael Penix had target practice against a Giants defense. They're going to Washington, where they're very solid at home, playoff caliber team. I think they'll probably rattle Michael Penix in this game, but I like the Commanders money line and give me the Commanders -4 to cover against the Atlanta Falcons. Then Monday night game, we had the Detroit Lions versus San Francisco 49ers. The Lions defeated the Chicago Bears, and the San Francisco 49ers lose to Miami Dolphins. Give me the Detroit Lions money line over the San Francisco 49ers, and give me the Detroit Lions to cover the -3.5. So these are my money line picks for this week, as well as my spread picks, including the look-ahead lines. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a thumbs up and comment below on your Week 17 picks. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a nice holidays. See you guys on Friday.